Welcome to Divakar Physics. In this video, we'll learn about electric potential energy for two charges and multiple charges. But let us understand what is potential energy. Okay. Now, suppose you keep a charge here, first charge here, and this charge is not there. Okay. So when you keep this charge here, so no work is done because there is no potential difference, no voltage, nothing is there. So work done is 0 to keep this charge here. Okay. Now when this charge is brought from infinity, so no work is done because there is no field, no potential at this point because this charge is not there. Okay. Now what you have to do, you have to bring another charge q2 and keep it at the distance r. So here I have taken r12, that is the distance between the charges 1 and 2. Okay. Now when you bring this charge from infinity, so this is infinity, then you have to keep this here in the electric field of this, or this charge has potential here, electric potential here. So you have to keep it in the field of this. So that's why some work is to be done. Then how much field is there? You know, V is equal to K Q by R. Then KQ1, so field of this charge at the distance R12. So this is the potential at this point. Now what is the work done then? Work done is equal to V into Q2. So at this potential you have to bring the charge. So that's why some work is to be done to keep the second charge here. So that's why K Q1 by R12 into Q2. Then which formula you are getting? So K Q1 Q2 by R12. Okay, so this is the work done and this is the potential energy. So this is the electric potential energy. This is the energy for bringing the two charges close to each other. Okay, from infinity at some distance. So that's why you see the definition now. So let us check the definition. The definition tells that the electric potential energy of a system of charges may be defined as the amount of work done. Okay, so potential energy is the amount of work done in assembling the charges at their locations by bringing them from infinity. Okay, so from infinity you have to bring, and you know at infinity there is no work required to be done because infinity for this charge is the point where it has no interaction with that charge, no effect of this charge. So that point is taken as infinity. Okay, but when you bring it in the electric field of this charge, then you have to do some work, and that can be calculated like this. Okay, so this is the formula for assembling two charges at the distance r. So K Q1 Q2 by R. Okay, now if you have to bring three charges, then if you have to assemble three charges, then what will happen? Now suppose if we can take this example only. If we bring another charge from infinity to this point, okay, now you see these two charges are already placed here. Then you are bringing third charge. Then this charge is placed in the electric field of both the charges. That means it will interact with both. So that means this formula, same type of formula we can put. Then what is the work done to bring it here? with respect to this charge, K was 3 if I take. Then K Q1 Q3 by R13. Okay, because this charge has field here. So R13. And as we have already placed this second charge, so second charge will also have a field here. So this will also interact with the second charge. And see the pattern of the formula. What is that? K Q1 Q3, sorry, K Q1 Q2 Q3. Now these two are interacting, divided by R2 3 distance between them. Okay, so this much amount of work is to be done to bring the third charge, and already to bring this charge in the field of this, we have already calculated K Q1 Q2 by R12. That means this is the total energy required to assemble three charges at their locations. Okay, so that's why we take this as the formula for three charges. For two charges, only one formula, one expression, one term. But for three charges, you see, each charge is interacting with other. So that's why this is the formula for three charges, assembling three charges. So accordingly, if you bring more charges, then you have to take this pattern of the formula. Okay, so this is what electric potential energy. And when you solve the numericals, then you have to put the signs of the charges. That is important. And potential energy is scalar quantity. Okay, so when we add these values, then we don't have to add vectorially, we have to add as scalar quantities. Okay, but with proper sign. Okay, so let us solve some questions based on this, then you will understand. Okay, let us discuss one question. So here 3 point charges plus Q, plus 2Q and minus 3Q are placed at the vertices of an equilateral triangle ABC of side L. Okay, length of the side is L. If these charges are displaced to the midpoints A1, B1 and C1 respectively, find the amounts of the work done and shifting the charges to the new location. Now you see, it is the meaning of this. Now these three charges are kept, plus Q, plus 2Q, minus 3Q. They are placed at three vertices of the equilateral triangle. The side of this is L, L and L. Now see, when these charges are kept here, then they have some potential energy. Okay, potential energy. Now what you have to do, we have to shift these charges to the midpoints respectively. So we have to take the charges to the midpoints of these sides. Then how much work will be done? Okay, how much work will be done? So that means when these charges are placed at the vertices of triangle, so they have some potential energy, and when they will be placed at the midpoints, they will have some other potential energy. Then what difference is the potential energy? So that will be the work done, because for changing the position of the charges, you have to do work. Okay, and the work done to bring to a particular position from infinity, that is the electric potential energy. Now here already these charges are placed at A, B, C. Now we just have to shift them to the midpoints. So we'll find the potential energy when they are at the vertices and potential energy when they are at the midpoints. Then whatever is the difference, that means that much work was done to shift them. Okay, so that is the concept. So let us solve. So then what is the potential energy of these charges initially? So you can write initial potential energy. Initial potential energy means when they are at A, B, C. Okay. So what formula will put? K, Q1, Q2. So you can write like this: Q1, Q2 by R12 plus Q2, Q3 by R23 plus Q3, Q1, R31. So this is the formula because three charges are assembled. Okay. Now what are these charges? Let us put the value. So K. So let me take, this is Q1. So capital Q. Q2 let me take for B to Q. Then what is R12? If this is 1, this is 2, then this is the distance, and all the distances are L only. So you can put L plus, now 2, 3. So this is third one. Then 2Q into minus 3Q. So don't forget to put minus sign, okay, of the charge, given sign of the charge. K is taken common. Distance is L. Then for the third and the first, so minus 3Q into Q by L. So this much is the potential energy required to keep them at A, B, C. Now you can simplify them. Okay, so simplifying this, so we'll get minus K 7Q square by L. Okay, minus K 7Q square by L. So this is what initial energy. Now we have seen that these charges are shifted to the new points. Okay, then how much energy they have? See, they are still at some distances. So that's why the charges plus Q is shifted to A dash, and charge 2Q is shifted to B dash, and charge minus 3Q is shifted to C dash. Okay, A1, B1, C1 respectively. So now you have new positions. So this is the new distance, you see. Now this is the new distance of the charges, distance between first and third charge. Okay, this charge is shifted here. Now how much is this? So this will be L by 2. So from the midpoint theorem of geometry, so when we join the midpoints of two sides of a triangle, so this is half of the third side. Okay, so that's why this will be half of this side, and similarly this will be B dash C dash will be half of this one, and this is also L. So all sides will be then L by 2. Now that's why we have new arrangement. So we have new arrangement. Charges are same, but distances are different. So then we'll find final potential energy when they are shifted. Then K, then you say I am making the diagram here like this, they are shifted. So here plus Q, here minus 3Q, and here plus 2Q. L by 2, L by 2, L by 2. Then Q1, Q2. So Q into 2Q by L by 2 plus, then this second, third, 2Q into minus 3Q by L by 2 plus minus 3q into first charge by distance L by 2. Then we'll simplify as before. Okay, then how much you will get? Okay, so 2 L by 2 can be taken common. Okay, so 2k by L will come, then 2q square minus 6q square minus 3q square. Then you are getting, this is minus 9 minus 7 into 2, so minus 14 kq square by L. So this is the new amount of energy. This is the new amount of energy required to keep them at the midpoint. Okay, now then how much work was done then? Why is this difference coming? So that much work was done. So work done in shifting is final potential minus initial potential. So final minus 14k q square by L minus plus 7 kq square by L. Then final answer is minus 7 kq square by L. So this is the amount of work done to shift them to the midpoints. So that way you have to do. Okay, so thank you for watching my video.